Hey guys, if you are looking for a final expense direct mail vendor that will send you quality final expense direct mail leads and you found the perfect video, I'm going to go into detail of the two favorite direct mail final expense vendors that I use that you can tap into right away. My name is David Duford, owner of Duford Insurance Group, where I train and recruit agents nationally to sell things like final expense, Medicare, and annuities, both face-to-face over the phone. In this video, the topic today is to cover in 2021 what my two favorite final expense direct mail lead vendors are, and to kind of give you some overviews of how they work, and if for some reason you didn't want to use these vendors, what you need to look for with a direct mail final expense vendor if you're going to use them. So the first lead vendor that I really like, a lot of my agents have had great success with, is leadconcepts.com. Leadconcepts.com has been in business forever. They do a fantastic job with helping agents with high quality final expense direct mail leads. It seems to me to be a very customer service oriented organization. They serve my agents extremely well, and the leads that they deliver come around fast, they're exclusive, they're fresh, they're high quality, and are reasonably priced. The second vendor that I like is NeedleLead.com. NeedleLead.com is based out of Boise, Idaho. They offer fixed price leads in many states that are reasonably priced that say life insurance on them, and do a very good job of servicing their agents at a fixed price basis that you can reasonably expect as far as to control your costs for lead generation. So again, any of these two lead vendors are great solutions. You should absolutely look into them. And I want to hit on a couple of things here before I end this as far as to what makes or what components make for a quality final expense direct mail vendor. And of course, these two vendors, Lead Concepts and NeedleLead, do all of this. So, but if you can't use them for some reason, you need to know what to look for, right? So the first thing is fresh leads. I want you guys to have leads that were like made fresh yesterday, right? Not made fresh 6 months ago, right? Because as time passes, lead interest wanes. You can make sales off of them, but when you do direct mail leads, one of the best things about them is the client just sent the mail in probably the last 7 to 10 days, and those people are hot. They're ready to buy if you show up and get in front of them in a timely manner. So make sure your lead vendor you're going to use has fresh leads. Ask them, can I get verification that these leads are fresh? Because there are some vendors that will sell you leads, and these usually are inside of the actual agency or the insurance company you're selling for, that they won't be fresh and they'll sell you old leads. So ask about that and be insistent that you get them fresh. Also, you want to make sure your leads are exclusive. You don't want leads that have been sold many times over, especially if they're displayed as fresh. You don't want to pay a high price for a lead that already had 2 or 3 people from the company see them. Those leads are just not as good quality because usually they have already bought by now. And number 3, you want to make sure that customer service is responsive, that you can make a phone call, you can get a same-day reply, you can talk to people about the status, your concerns, etc. Good organizations that sell direct mail leads for final expense are very customer service oriented, and I would absolutely recommend paying more per 1,000 mailer or per price lead if you can have a better customer service experience. You don't always want to go with the cheapest price because you may not ever get service from them, as that's usually a consequence for having a lower price. Also, I like leads that say life insurance on them. You don't have to work leads that say life insurance on them. You can still make sales. There are some leads that say, for example, you may qualify for a state-regulated program to pay for your final expenses versus you may qualify for a state-regulated life insurance program. I prefer the second option I just described over the first. And there are vendors that still offer it, but some aren't. And what you're going to find is you're going to have more people looking for Uncle Sam life insurance, the free type of stuff, if you don't include the words life insurance on the lead. So get that if you can, especially if you're new. It makes a big difference. A lot of people agree. And last but not least is make sure that you find a lead vendor that offers some kind of guaranteed response rate or fixed pricing. The more accurate you can expect your expenses to be for your leads, the better you're going to be able to manage your business. You don't want to necessarily run with a per 1,000 mailer that doesn't say, well, you can expect and we guarantee you'll get this many leads back, because you don't know exactly what you're going to pay. So NeedleLead and Lead Concepts have these programs as of the video recording. And it makes my agent's life easier because they know exactly what to expect for the money they put in. So that's my thoughts on the major final expense direct mail lead vendors out there, what constitutes good final expense direct mail leads, and where at least you can start the process of buying leads. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them below. If you've got other good vendors you want to suggest, I'm more than happy to accept your offer or your comment below. Share them with agents who need the help. If you want to learn more about joining my agency, I've got links above and below. Just click those. It'll show you more about how my agency works, answer a lot of your questions. Make sure you subscribe and like if you haven't already. My name is David Duford, logging off. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.